Hey everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome back to a vlog. Hey look, last time you saw a vlog, there was snow here. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, how you guys doing? I'm doing okay. Been crazy. I'm sure everybody's been going through the same disastrous things that we've been going through. Hope everybody's well. I've been working a lot, so hence kind of just my Stonies game on my YouTube channel, and a very much lack of any kind of streaming, just maybe a day here and there, and I'm sorry about that. Hello kitty. This is Kitty. She's a stray, just came up, and I couldn't not help her. Had to feed her. As you can tell, we've been working on the yard some. It's getting there slowly. I wanted to show you this. I can't remember the name of the flower, but I had some flowers come up. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw them. You know what it is. Tell me. I'm hoping these are like some seeds or something. I'm going to look and see if they are. I think it might be. But yeah, they just randomly came up. So I was like, hey, I'll take it. But I've been working on several projects. And I'm showing you the ground because I don't want you to see it until I get over here. This is my project. This is one of my projects. This is going to be, let me get back a little bit. This is a 4x8 raised garden bed. And I can't remember the names of these. Hopefully when I post the video, I can look it up and tell you what it is. But basically, you just get a 2x whatever, and you slide it in those slots, and they're like 6 inches, so I have 2x12s, right? And I'm putting down some cardboard. That will, it will turn basic. It would just kind of rot into the ground, but the grass won't grow. I tried to get rid of much of the grass and the weeds as I could under there. But I've been doing some experimenting. And, you know, people say that they threw everything into it except the kitchen sink. I threw in the kitchen sink. This is my old kitchen sink. It's a cast iron kitchen sink, older than the hills. And I decided, what the heck? So I put some screen in the bottom for drainage over the drain holes, and filled it full of soil and planted. And I'm like, why not? These, you probably recognize what these are. If you've ever had big jugs of water in your house, cut off the tops, filled it with soil, planters. This is, yes, kitty. This is, I think, my best tomato so far. I've got a blossom. I've been learning about pruning tomatoes. I didn't know you had to prune them when we grew them as a kid. Dad just put them in the garden, staked them, and they just grew up. But it's looking very healthy. What do you think, Miss Kitty? Yeah? So, but this is, I didn't know there were two different kinds of tomatoes. There is what they call an indeterminate and a determinate. An indeterminate will just grow until it doesn't have anything to climb and grow on. It's not programmed, I guess is the easiest word I could think of. A determinate plant, it's like it's in its genes or DNA or something. It is programmed only to grow so tall and produce so much fruit and, you know, so many blooms. From what I've been able to study and learn, I'm assuming that's what that is. But this is, I've been learning about pruning them, and that one looks very healthy. There we go, looking pretty good. These I think are cantaloupe. I'm just getting them kind of big enough. Hopefully I will have my soil in there in the next couple of days. I'm going to need about 32 cubic feet of soil. I can't remember what this is. Some of this stuff I just kind of grew it just to see if I could, you know. This might be, oh, I can't remember. Onions, maybe? But I'm growing from seeds, so it's kind of hard to remember what I put in everything. That is, actually, I sowed that. I'm going to have to thin this out a lot. But that's going to be broccoli, so I will be thinning that out. And now let's go up here on my porch. My porch is very old and weathered, so just kind of, here's my other two babies. Here's my baby. And these down here are a little older by maybe a couple weeks than these. So, and then these are all my experiments. I know that sounds weird, but that's exactly what these are. Now, this is my newest experiment, and there's one in here. These are kind of like my little, there's a little bitty thing in there. I can't even tell you what it is, but it's in there. This is an experiment that I saw. It was one of those, like, do-it-yourself kind of things, you know, a 5-minute DIY or whatever. And they peeled a strawberry. They washed it off and peeled it and planted the peel of the strawberry with all the little seeds in it. And it grew. And I'm like, okay, is that for real? So, we're going to see. And then, that is something growing in there. Can't remember what that is, but it's coming up. And this is a store-bought potato. This is how they had it set up in the video I watched. So, you just, apparently, plants like that, they, in the stores, of course, they don't want you to grow your own food. They want you to come back and buy their food. So, I guess they treat food so it won't grow. And if you ever see pineapples that the tops have been cut off, that's why they cut off the tops. Because apparently you can grow a pineapple from that. It won't be a big one. It will be like a smaller one. But I'm going to try that too. Yeah, we've been definitely working on the yard. This was like a field. We got some huge rocks. We were going to make like a burn pit, like a, you know. And then, of course, my husband started having heart attacks and heart surgeries. And that kind of got put to the side. So, we are playing about 3 years of catch up right now. So, the yard, see all that wood down there? The yard used to go all the way down the hill. So, I'm thinking this fall, what I will do is I will start right there at the tree line and clean it all out again. And I might make some big flower beds. The problem with the soil up here is, if you can see, there's about a 1/2 inch of dirt. And then it's nothing but all these, see these big rocks? All these got dug out. We dug it out when we first moved up here. And I have tried to make flower beds and all kind of stuff, and you know, then life takes over and you get lost. But this is my honeysuckle. Oh, you ever wonder what poke salad is? If you don't, never eaten it, or it doesn't grow where you are, that's poke salad. You can eat it. You have to kill it though. You have to cook it with bacon grease and maybe scramble an egg in it. I'm trying not to step on anything. Yeah, but it's like a 1/2 inch of dirt and then rock up here. So, all kind of poke salad. But yeah, all this kind of, oh, there's some huge poke right there. Wow. I'm trying not to step on anything sharp. Yeah, it's just nothing but, there's no way I could till or anything up here. It's just, it's a 1/2 inch of dirt and then it's of rock. So, there's no, unfortunately, planting up here. So I'm going to have to do, if I want to do any kind of gardening, it's going to have to be in raised beds. So, like I said, this year, I mean, you can see it's just little bitty scrubby pines down through there. We had it all clear. This is grew up in like the last 5 years. Since my husband started, 6 years, I guess. Since my husband started, having heart surgeries and heart attacks and month-long 6-week hospital stays, and that's been once a year for about the last 6 years. So it is what it is, you know. But hopefully, because our drainage lines and field lines run right here, so I would have to go this way. But I could make big ones, and I think the cheapest thing I could make it out of would be like some cedar 4x4s, and then like maybe some repurposed tin, and just like some old boards on the side or something to kind of give it some support. I did consider, oh, God, I got bugs. I did consider cinder blocks. I don't know. Blackberries are starting to come in. There we go. Yeah, they're going to inch along, I guess. But yeah, so, I mean, we're slowly getting, there's our little rundown trailer, yeah. Just a little old country girl living in the woods. But yeah, it's a slow process. We're slowly getting back to it. It's just taking a while. Oh, big sawbrush. Do not want to step on that. Looks like I'm going to have some very decent blackberries this year. Nice. But eventually we'll have to trim all this down. But so that is what I've been working on. The only thing that I kind of regret doing, I think I made it too wide, or I should have not put it up against something, because it's going to be hard to work that back 2 foot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could have, maybe I should have put it out here somewhere, on second thought. But it just kind of tucked right here. And like I said, I mean, you know, I can always move it. It's, you know, it's just an experiment, just to see how everything is going to go. But yeah, there's my weather tree, nice and green and full. Hopefully I'll get back to another vlog before fall. I hope so. Hopefully when my plants start doing something, I'll let you see them here in a few weeks. Show you how they're doing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And this is Mntdewmania. And I'll catch you guys later.